Hi fellow soulmates, in this video I'll be showing you guys how to draft this build up neckline you're seeing on your screen. And firstly, I'll be using a neck width of 2.5 inches. So this is my neck width for the front, and also it will be my neck width for the back. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to go up from the starting line. I'll go up by 2 inches, just as you've seen on the screen. I placed my tape on the starting line and went up by 2 inches, and I connect with my straight ruler. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to use my curve ruler to make a curve down to the 1 inch shoulder slant, just like you're seeing on the screen. Okay, the next thing is to get my neck depth for the front. You can make use of 7, 8 or 9 or whatever, but me, I'm making use of 6.5 inches, depending on how deep you want your front neckline to be. So I'm making use of 6.5 inches and use my curve ruler at this time to make a curve down to the 6.5 inches, to connect down to the 6.5 inches. So that will be all for the front pattern. Then the next thing I'll be doing now is to bring the back pattern and also do the neckline for the back pattern. So at this place I was trying to indicate the zipper allowance so you guys don't get confused. Then the next thing, I told you all at the beginning that I'm using neck width of 2.5 inches for the back also. So I'll also extend the zipper allowance line upward, and I'll mark 2 inches from my starting line, then also mark 2.5 inches from that place, just as you're seeing on the screen. Just watch. Okay, then I'll connect with my straight ruler and also connect back to that 2 inches that I drew earlier. So the next thing I'll be doing is to mark half of an inch downwards, all right, and connect to the 2.5 inches with my curve ruler. Okay, so after that, I'll be going out by 0.25 from that 2.5 inches width that I mark. So I'll be going out from that 2.5 inches width by 0.25, just as you've seen on the screen, and I'll connect back to my 2.5 inches of the shoulder width. Then I will use my curve ruler to make a slant down to the 1 inch shoulder slant line, just the same way we did for the front, so you guys can see it. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to take my scissors and cut all through. So that's how you're gonna draft the back of this build up neckline. I'm sorry for I didn't mean to say queen Anne neckline, please. It's a build up neckline. I don't know why I'm saying queen Anne neckline. So next thing, I will cut out the zipper allowance also. So after cutting now, I will place the front pattern so you guys can see how it looks like. But before then, let me cut the front pattern first, because I just realized I have not cut the front pattern of this neckline. If you don't want your collar, that 2 inches that I use, if you don't want it to be much like that, you can make use of 1.5 inch. Depends on you, but the perfect one is 2 inches. Okay, you know, some people will say the collar is too up, so if you don't want it to be too high on your neckline, so you can make it of 1.5 inches. So yeah, this is the front pattern. So I'm trying to place the back pattern at the underneath the front pattern, so you guys can see the final result of it. So I'm trying to fold the zipper allowance. It's because I'm doing this because this is a paper, is not a fabric. Okay, and I cannot sew this paper. So at the end of the day, this is how your build up neckline will come, and you'll be sewing it like this from the shoulder with half of an inch. All right, so that's it. So I'm just trying to show you guys I folded the zipper allowance, all right, so that you guys can see it, how it will look like at the end of the day. So thanks for watching. I believe this video is well explanatory, and if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. You can like, share, and share this video to your friends also. Thanks for watching. Bye.